Arcade Fire got in touch with my management, I think presumably their management, through Win, I think. And I'm sure all the band were made up. I know Win's wife was a big fan as well. So I think I just heard about it, I think it was about 2 days before the gig. And from my management just saying, they've asked if you'd do it, and I said, definitely. You know, one of the few things I like in music, Arcade Fire, them, Jake Bugg, and not a lot else. You know. So I was made up, and I was glad they chose the Cutter, you know, because the Killer Moon would have been an obvious one. Sorry about that, man. An obvious one, but I just thought, and that would have been more comfortable for me in a way, because the Cutter is harder to sing, because it's a lot more, you know, it's full on all the way through. But I actually, for the first time, because I'd heard so many people saying that it, you know, they've seen it on YouTube, it looks great, I actually watched it myself, and I never do that, even if I'm told it's the greatest thing ever. And I actually watched it and thought, it looked, you know, on this YouTube thing, it looked good, you know, and it sounded incredible. So, and I was made up, the singing sounded really good, because we put this tour that we're on at the minute, we put it back 3 weeks, and I thought my voice would come pretty much back after a week, but it's still kind of, because I had a viral infection and it's just lingered a bit, so, but it's getting back to full strength. So that was a great, I noticed someone, I think a Bunnymen fan had said, oh yeah, or it might have been a Bunnymen site, Ian's warming up for the tour with the Arcade Fire thing, but there wasn't anything like that, and I hope their side realised that I did it just, it was a thrill, big thrill. And it's nice after all this time that for me it proves the relevance of what those songs, we always wrote them to be timeless and inspirational, I suppose, and influential as regards bands that would turn up in the future. You know, that was written in '83, so 31 years ago. And it still sounds as dynamic as it did then, maybe more so. So yeah, I was dead happy. Wore a suit for the first time since, don't even wear them for funerals anymore. Only the once in Spain, I think we did a gig together, filmed by MTV, I think it was MTV Europe. And there was a table tennis table backstage, and I offered Win a game, but I had my coat on and my bag around me. And he had his t-shirts on, he was ready to go, so he battered me. I mean, he does have the advantage of being able to just stand on top of me, almost, but it's the first time I've been on stage and felt small. Because he's a big lad, you know, but it was funny. Yeah, so he battered me at this game of table tennis, so I want to exact revenge at some point, you know, and offer him a rematch. And the only thing about the venue, Earls Court, I mean, it was great to do that size venue, but it's not the warmest kind of, it's just, they could do so much more with these venues to make them okay to be in, you know. It's like, it was basically a hangar. Whereas some of the venue, the Liverpool arena, it's not knowing it as big, but it feels good when you're in there. So that's a message. Are they closing Earls Court down or something? I think. So they should. But it was a great gig, and their fans were great as well. They treated me nicely. So.